You know those first few seconds when you meet someone? I mean, they're gone in a flash, right? But what's crazy is they hold the power to open doors or, well, to shut them for good. So today, let's really dig into how to make every single one of those seconds work for you.
So, how long do you think it takes to make a first impression? A minute? Maybe after a few sentences? Nope. Get this. Research shows people make up their mind about you in as little as 7 seconds, sometimes up to 30, but still, that means before you've even finished saying hello, they've already started sketching a picture of who you are.
And that, right there, is why this matters so much. Think about it. A job interview, a big client meeting, heck, even a first date. Those tiny little seconds are unbelievably high stakes. You're either creating an opportunity for yourself or you're losing it. Just like that.
Okay, so we're gonna break down a really simple but powerful framework to help you make those first few seconds really count. And we're not just talking about a good first impression here. We're talking about how to earn real, lasting respect. All right, first things first, we've got to talk about what's happening before you even say a single word. It's all about those silent signals your body is sending out. And trust me on this, those signals can be way louder than your actual voice.
I mean, just look at the numbers. Some of the research out there suggests that your body language can make up a whopping 55% of a first impression. 55%. That means over half of what someone thinks about you is decided before you've even opened your mouth. That's kind of wild, right?
And you can feel the difference, can't you? On one side, you've got those nervous, closed-off signals. You know, the crossed arms, looking down, being all hunched over. It just screams, stay away, or I'm not sure myself. But then you have the confidence signals. Open gestures, standing up straight, moving with purpose. That's what tells people you're stable, you're open, and that's where trust begins to grow.
But it goes deeper than just your posture. Think about a genuine smile. It's like a universal it's okay signal. It literally helps the other person relax. Then there's eye contact. Not a creepy stare, but that balanced look that says, I'm here, I'm listening. And of course, a clean appearance. That's a huge one. It's a nonverbal way of saying, I respect myself, and that makes it a whole lot easier for other people to respect you too.
Okay, so you've set the stage with all those silent signals. Now it's time to actually talk. But here's the key. It's not just about the words you pick. It's all about how you use those words to build a real, genuine connection. Here's a fantastic little guideline to remember, the 70-30 rule. It's simple. Let the other person talk 70% of the time, and you talk 30%. So why does this work so well? Because everybody, and I mean everybody, has a deep need to feel heard and understood. When you truly listen, you make them feel important, and that is an incredibly powerful way to connect.
You want another incredibly powerful tool? It's so simple. Just use their name. Seriously, a person's name is like the sweetest sound in the world to them, and you can use it so naturally. You know, a nice to meet you, Sarah, at the start. Maybe a that's a great point, Sarah, in the middle, and wrap it up with it was a pleasure, Sarah. It instantly makes the whole conversation feel personal and respectful, not just like some transaction.
Ultimately, all of this really boils down to one central idea. Clarity builds trust. When you speak slowly and deliberately, you sound confident, not rushed or nervous. Using short, clear sentences makes you easy to follow. You know, when someone over-explains, it can kind of make them seem insecure, right? And of course, a warm, friendly tone, well, that's the glue that holds it all together and makes the connection feel real.
Okay, so we've talked about your silent signals, we've talked about your spoken words, but there's something else, something deeper that sits underneath all of it, and that's the energy you bring into a room. It's that vibe, that underlying mindset that people can actually truly feel.
And a huge piece of that energy comes from confidence. But let's be really clear here. Confidence isn't arrogance. It's not about puffing at your chest and acting like you're the smartest person in the room. Real confidence is just being comfortable in your own skin. And when you're genuinely okay with being yourself, it has this amazing calming effect on everyone around you.
I like to think of it this way. Are you an energy giver or an energy drainer? We all know the drainers, right? The ones who complain, gossip, and just bring a cloud of stress with them. Nobody wants more of that. But then there's the energy giver, the person who's calm, who focuses on solutions, who's just emotionally solid. That person is like a breath of fresh air, and people will naturally, almost magnetically, be drawn to them.
And this positive energy isn't just some vague feeling. It shows up in what you do. It's showing respect for their time, for their ideas. It's using a bit of light, mature humor to ease the tension and just be human. And it's giving a real, genuine compliment. Not something superficial, but praising their hard work or a specific character trait.
That shows you're not just listening, you're actually seeing them.
So let's start to bring this all home. What's the end game here? Yeah, a great first impression is awesome, but that's just the starting line. The real win is turning that initial good feeling into something much more valuable, genuine, long-term respect. And this quote really says it all. You can impress someone for a moment, sure, but real respect? That's built over time with consistency. This isn't about learning a few party tricks for your next meeting. It's about practicing these things until they're not just something you do, but a part of who you are. That's the secret. So let's just recap the whole framework. It really comes down to 4 key pillars. First, a calm presence. That's your confident body language that creates trust. Second, a respectful attitude. That's you being an energy giver and a great listener. Third, clear communication, keeping it simple, warm, and easy to connect with. And finally, the thing that holds it all together, a genuine heart, making sure everything you do is authentic and honest. In the end, it really all boils down to this one question. It's not about trying to impress people. It's about becoming the kind of person who is naturally impressive because of their character, their presence, and the way they treat others. Your very next introduction could be the one that changes everything. So the only question left is, are you ready to make it count?